What's good, YouTube? It's Stud HD coming to you guys with a brand new video. And in today's video, we're going to be checking out the new 90 overall Eric Dickerson in Madden 26 Ultimate Team. And this is going to be one of the best running backs in the game, if not the best running back in the game. But let's go ahead and take a look at the stats here. Number one, he is 6'3", 220 pounds. Unfortunately, he is not going to be able to get the glitchy spin move. I wish he would. He would have been insane. I also do have a partial Raiders theme team, so he has 91 speed instead of the base 90. But 96 excel, 90 agility, 87 carrying, as well as 90 change of direction and 94 break tackle. Stat-wise, this card is absolutely insane. He also has 89 juke as well as 90 trucking, so really great there. And his short route running is at 81 and his medium is at 60, so pretty solid there when it comes to the stats. Now, if we take a look at the abilities, I am going to be using Freight Train for 0 IP. Hopefully, we can get that activated. The next ability we do have is going to be Backfield Mismatch. I do throw to my running backs quite a bit, so we will put him on some Texas routes, some corner routes, and see what he can do there, but that's only 2 AP. And also, we did throw on the balance beam for 1 AP, but he does have human joystick. And in this ability bucket, he has matchup nightmare, evasive, and he also gets the secure protector, which seems like a lot of running backs get in this game for whatever reason. Also, the really cool thing about this Eric Dickerson card, he gets the Rams theme team, which has a really good team, and he also gets the Vegas Raiders. So you're probably going to run into this card quite a bit. I would imagine it's going to be a really good running back. I tested him in practice, and he honestly looked really good. But with that being said, we are using the balance beam, Backfield Mismatch, and Freight Train. Let's go ahead and get into a game and check out how Eric Dickerson plays. All right, we have found a game, and we do have Eric Dickerson on the field. He's got some drip on right now. Let's go ahead and give him a carry up the middle and see what he can do. And he's going to be gaining us 4 yards there. He honestly felt pretty fast there, but we're definitely going to have to actually play with him around a little bit. Also, my opponent literally decided to put in his mic the second that I ran one play with Eric Dickerson. It's kind of crazy, but we are going to be giving him a screen pass, and Eric Dickerson is on the move. We're going to hit a good juke there. Honestly, if I throw on jukebox, he might have actually went crazy there. All right, we might run this ball, but we might also pass it to my tight end. We are going to give it to Waller. Waller's going to be getting us the first down there. All right, if we could honestly just get one decent run block, then we might be able to do something with Dickerson there, and we're getting another 4 yards. Can't lie, sitting in mid-blitz, honestly, quite annoying. And it looks like our tight end's going to be open again. Darren Waller getting us down to 3rd and 1. All right, we should be able to pick up this 1 yard, and we should be able to get the 1 yard. We are going to be almost winning the tackle battle, still picking up the first down. All right, maybe we have him on a wheel route. Maybe the wheel route goes crazy, and it looks like the wheel route will go crazy. Eric Dickerson is going to be going into the end zone, and we're doing a little bit of a headstand, I guess you could say, into it, but that was crazy, and my opponent's quitting. There's no way you got the name stem routes and you're quitting. All right, 1st and 10. Eric Dickerson, we need you to go crazy for me, buddy. Can we get a run? We do get a decent run there, and Eric Dickerson is going to the house. First play on offense with Eric Dickerson, and we are going to the crib. That is surprising. But we do get our first touchdown with him. I really didn't even get a chance to really talk about the card too much, but first play, that's kind of crazy. I will say I'm playing a guy who doesn't have an insane team. Usually when I record these videos, I am still, if anybody doesn't know this, I am still in the rookie head-to-head division. I haven't made it even to the Legend division, which I think there's only rookie, veteran, and Legend. Main reason for that is because I swear I don't play anybody who doesn't spend like $1,000 a week in Madden. Every single person I've played, at least today, besides this guy, has had a absolute god squad. I'm talking about 95 speed Randy Moss, full Raiders theme teams, or even full Rams theme teams. One of the two is the only things I've been playing today. This is the first time I've played somebody that's not a rank 30 and also doesn't have an absolute god squad. So I don't know if Dickerson is the reason why I scored that touchdown or my opponent's team is just not as good. I'm not too sure. All right, we got my opponent on a 3rd and 8. Let's see if we can maybe get off this field. If we can get type anything, and of course he is going to have Jefferson down the middle. Just want to let y'all know that is a 91 speed Carlton Davis, and he just got absolutely burnt. Wasn't even anywhere near to defend a play. All right, we're going to put him on a Texas route. Honestly, Texas routes are kind of easy to defend, but as long as he doesn't follow him, we might be able to get him open here, and looks like he will be open. Dickerson, hold on to it. He's not able to. All right, I'm really going to need Waller to get open, and it looks like Waller will get open, and we will pick up that first down there. All right, Madden 20 Legend, can you go crazy for me right here? And we juke right into where his player was at. I'll take the 4 yards. I mean, honestly, if you have a running back that's getting 4 yards a carry, it's not too bad. Realistically, you probably want to get more, but 4 yards per run is pretty decent here. And we'll have another run here, and he's getting shedded in the backfield. All right, we're going to put him on this corner route. Maybe the corner gets open. I cannot guarantee it will, but If he does get open, that'll be nice. And Dickerson get down. He does get down. And he's going to stand back up and get hit out of bounds. Now, we're going to go back to the run that we used on the first play. He does look a little tired there, but we're going to give him the carry anyways. And Eric Dickerson is going to be running into the end zone for his second touchdown of this game. Now, my opponent is taking a shot down the field. Can we have an interception? Somehow, 6'4" Kyle Hamilton just gets mossed like that. Are you actually kidding? By OBJ out of all people. I know he had a crazy one-hand catch one time in his career, but like, can we be a little realistic here? All right, I'm just going to run at the QB. He's going to have, looks like Jefferson open. I was really hoping that my opponent wasn't going to be able to score any points on this drive, but unfortunately, that's not happening. All right, a play action, and there's no way this gets open. Don't throw anything. He throws that instead, though, and 5 seconds left. Will he actually try and get into the end zone? I would personally try to, but you never know. All right, it's going to be kind of crazy. I'm sending a massive blitz at him. It's going to leave probably a lot of people open, and honestly, putting a return route was probably not the smartest idea, and he still comes down with it. All right, maybe the wheel route gets open. We'll have to take a look, but it looks like Devontae Adams is going to get open on the drag and get the first down. All right, I haven't gone to the 0-1 trap yet. If we can get some decent blocking, we should be able to pick up at least probably 4 yards, and we got no blocking at all. My offensive line plays like the modern-day Cincinnati Bengals. All right, maybe it gets open this time, and Dickerson, there's perfect timing, but can we come down with it? Eric Dickerson is mossing 2 people. That's what you like to see. Sometimes it gets very scary throwing those, I guess you could say, fade balls, but honestly, kind of crazy. And Dickerson, can you beat off this guy over here? And he's going to be getting 5 yards. Also, that was a crazy statement, not going to lie. All right, I've never called this screen before. I don't know honestly how to feel about it, but it looks like we actually got decent blocking, and the screen pass is going to be almost getting us a touchdown. Eric Dickerson is fighting for me right here. All right, do we have one more screen in us? We sure enough do have one more screen in us, and it looks like it's going to be a touchdown. Screen passes are working. We have a 3rd touchdown with our running back. All right, at some point, my opponent has to make a mistake, right? There's no way that everything's just going to stay being open for him. All right, maybe something like this works, and there's absolutely no pressure. That was not exactly what I was thinking, but we do get an interception finally. My opponent makes a mistake trying to throw to OBJ. Aqib Talib with the pick. All right, there's literally nobody on this right side. If Goff can just step back here, and I don't think that was supposed to happen, but it looks like Dickerson is breaking the tackle and getting that catch there. He's got 5 catches for 96 yards. He's essentially a wide receiver for me. If it's not broke, why fix it? How about another screen? The screen has been working. We've been taking advantage of his 91 speed. 3rd and 10, though. We're going to be going to the 4th quarter. He's got 6 catches, 100 yards. Being fully transparent here, I did not call this play. I couldn't even see my play screen, so doesn't look like it matters anyways. We're going to have a 4th touchdown with our running back, and we have another one. Do your little dance, Eric Dickerson. Look at him. He's got the old school drip too. That old school photo from like the 80s is insane. Can't lie, my opponent has been catching some of the craziest footballs I've seen. There's no way that's not an interception. It looks like Cook is going to be getting us the interception, probably ending this game. All right, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I was going to say his name just kind of twitched, but that is going to be the game there. Well, guys, that is going to do it for today's video using the new 90 overall Eric Dickerson. And this is obviously a good running back. If you're looking for a running back upgrade, or if you just in general have one of his theme teams, such as the Vegas Raiders or even the Rams, maybe even Falcons, some of these teams do have decent theme teams, then I would honestly recommend probably picking this card up. He's going to have like 92 speed. You have crystals. You have 93 speed. So he's going to honestly rival the Jahmyr Gibbs card. He moves fine. Obviously, the run game is just not super great in this game, but he felt like a really good card. I was able to obviously take advantage of his 6'3" height and really use the backfield mismatch. He is an insane route runner, which is actually really cool. If we were to go to our stats here in multiple games, you've probably only seen 2 to be honest, but we had 19 rushes, 115 yards, and we also did have 15 catches for 275 yards and 4 touchdowns. This is honestly better than some of my wide receiver or even tight end gameplays. So he had a lot of catches, which is insane, but all of that came mainly in one game. But if you guys would like this video, make sure to like, subscribe, put on post notifications so you guys don't miss another video. Have a good rest of your day. I'm out. Peace.